Welcome to C.Tube, where ancient Chinese strategy meets modern life. Through timeless tales of power, wisdom, and intrigue, we decode the art of decision-making, self-awareness, and navigating the complexities of career and life. Let history be your greatest teacher. In today's story, we journey back to the final days of the Qin dynasty, where two rising powers clashed, not just with armies, but with ideals. More than just a tale of rebellion and conquest, this is a story about leadership, loyalty, and the deeper strength it takes to win hearts, not just wars. Let's step into the moment and see what it reveals about the kind of power that truly endures. Part 1. The struggle begins. Rebellion against the Qin. In 209 BCE, a spark ignited in the village of Dazexiang. Two men from the state of Chu, Chen Sheng and Wu Guang, launched a rebellion against the oppressive Qin dynasty. Their call to arms rippled across the land, inspiring others to rise. Among them was Liu Bang, a former local official from Pei County in the old territory of Chu. He rallied a growing force and emerged as one of the key leaders of the anti-Qin uprising. By 206 BCE, Liu Bang's army reached Xianyang, the Qin capital. According to a prior agreement among the rebel leaders, whoever entered the capital first would be named king. But the powerful general Xiang Yu broke that promise. Instead of honoring Liu Bang, he exiled him to a remote position, king of Hanzhong, in the rugged lands of present-day Sichuan. It was a calculated move, to sideline Liu Bang and ensure he would never pose a threat. Yet Liu Bang and his advisors were far from resigned. In secret, they plotted their return and their revenge. Part 2. The turning point. A general with vision. At this critical moment, Liu Bang appointed a new commander, Han Xin. The decision wasn't easy. Liu Bang hadn't thought much of Han Xin, but his trusted chancellor Xiao He vouched for the man again and again until Liu Bang finally agreed. On the very day of his appointment, Liu Bang asked Han Xin bluntly, "My chancellor says you're talented. What advice do you have for me?" Han Xin responded calmly, "If your grace intends to take the realm, the most formidable enemy is Xiang Yu, isn't he?" "Of course," Liu Bang replied, thinking the answer obvious. "Then allow me to ask," Han Xin continued, "when it comes to bravery, strength, compassion, and sheer power, do you believe you surpass him?" Liu Bang hesitated. "No, I don't," he admitted. Han Xin nodded. "I agree, but I once served Xiang Yu. I know him well. When he's angry, thousands tremble. But he cannot truly use talented men. His courage is that of a mere warrior. He's kind in words, tearful when someone falls ill, and generous with food. But when it's time to reward merit, he clutches power tightly. That's not virtue, it's weakness disguised as kindness. He kills unjustly, buries surrendered enemies alive, and brings misery to the people he passes. Though he calls himself the hegemon king, he's lost the people's hearts. His strength hides a fatal flaw." Han Xin leaned forward. "If you do the opposite, govern with fairness, win the hearts of the people, appoint the brave and capable, your power will grow endlessly. No enemy will stand before you. Victory and the unification of the realm will only be a matter of time." Liu Bang, deeply moved, rose and bowed. "I regret not meeting you sooner. You are truly a man of greatness." Part 3. The fall of a tyrant. Victory at last. What followed was a grueling campaign, more than 70 battles across the land. But with Han Xin at his side, Liu Bang steadily gained ground. The tide turned at Geisha. Surrounded and outmaneuvered, Xiang Yu's forces fell into despair. Defeated and alone, Xiang Yu took his own life by the Wu River. Liu Bang emerged as the victor. With the war over and his enemies vanquished, he unified China and founded the Han Dynasty, one of the most enduring empires in Chinese history. Now, let's break it down into the key takeaways you won't want to forget. When Han Xin was formally appointed general by Liu Bang, his strategic insight laid the foundation for an empire. Much like a masterful political blueprint, his words defined the path toward ultimate victory, not through brute strength, but through understanding human nature and power. At the time, Xiang Yu was seen as unbeatable. His military prowess and bold reputation seemed unmatched. But true strength isn't just about might, it's about foresight. Han Xin recognized something others failed to see, a fatal weakness hidden beneath a fearsome exterior. Xiang Yu was generous, but not truly virtuous. He could offer small acts of kindness, but he lacked the higher moral vision, what Confucian scholars might call great benevolence. Without that, his mercy was little more than sentimentality, incapable of winning hearts across a fractured land. Han Xin also noted another flaw. Xiang Yu couldn't tolerate or empower capable people. No matter how courageous one might be, victory in war is never won alone. And history would prove Han Xin right. Xiang Yu, though almost invincible in battle, fell in the end. His failure to trust and uplift others wasn't just a personal flaw, it was a fatal leadership deficiency. Liu Bang, on the other hand, had his rough edges. He was brash, irreverent, and even vulgar at times. But he understood one thing deeply: rewards speak louder than compliments. He didn't shower people with sweet words, he handed out titles, land, and gold. To the soldiers risking their lives on the front lines, what mattered wasn't polite words, but real recognition. That, in Han Xin's eyes, was the mark of true leadership, what could be called great benevolence, or perhaps realistic compassion. In pinpointing this essential difference, Han Xin predicted Xiang Yu's downfall and Liu Bang's rise. To foresee someone's fate, watch not just how they fight, but how they treat others. This, Han Xin understood, and history proved him right. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history and insight, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that reveal the wisdom behind the ages.